All right, Ben is working from home this week. We want to bring him in now for a discussion on women in the workplace. Ben, good morning.
Good morning. Tell us all about it.
Well, yeah, you know, and I'm talking to two working moms right here. Sorry, there's action going on behind me. The dog has something in her mouth. Guys, shh. So I'm talking to. Okay, you're in your underwear. Move. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Ben, just so you know, that happens to both men and women in the workplace these days.
Yes, but as you know, I'm talking to. Okay, so talking to two working moms right now, and the numbers about working moms during this pandemic have been quite, at least for the man on the panel, quite shocking. Did either of you during the pandemic think to yourselves, "Gosh, this is getting really tough, to balance work and life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something's got to give.
Yeah, you felt
like I got to
stretched.
make a choice here."
Yeah.
So a study shows that at least 1/3 of working mothers during this pandemic seriously considered giving up their careers because they just couldn't take care of all the responsibilities that were on their plate. Women in the workforce fell by 4.7% between February and May, and women with kids, that rate fell by 7%. And a lot of factors are going into these really, I think, disturbing numbers. One of them is the gender pay gap, because in a heterosexual household, when the man is making more money than the woman, if you've got to give up one career, unfortunately, it's probably going to be the person making less money, and more often than not, it's the woman in that relationship. And we also found out that on average in Canada, moms spent, get this is incredible, 13.5 hours a day. This includes working mothers, 13.5 hours a day on childcare, because obviously there was no childcare. There were shelter in place orders. And during the early days of the pandemic, that was, women were doing it a lot. Men were doing their best as well, or were trying to take some of the burden off of women. And we can see that their share of the workload increased as well, but not at the same rate as women. And of course, when this happens, this has tolls on the physical and mental health of the moms or the single moms as well. Anyway, these are terrible numbers. One of the other ones that I did want to mention to you, and what was that there's a study that shows, because of the gender parity issues that we have, it's going to take at least 99.5 years for us to achieve true parity. That's the rate at which we're going, which, I don't know, call me crazy. I think that's a little too slow.
Yeah, I would tend to agree.
Actually.
You know, one thing, I will say one thing, Ben, about the pandemic, what it's done, and we've seen this in every sector, is it applies that extra amount of pressure that really shows where the cracks are.
Yeah,
and
no,
when that
true.
happens, it allows things to move forward or change to happen faster. That would be my only hope for that. Ben, can I just, for a moment, say what a great job you're doing working from home.
Yes.
You've got kids in their underwear.
Thank you.
Ivy's there with her hair a mess. The
I don't know
phone
if
is
you did
ringing.
that. I saw that. I know. There's a lot going on. But
This is,
apparently
you know,
has
listen, we all have
something
our
going
own
on.
issues at home. Yeah, this is, but you know what? I kind of like this change every now and then.
Do you? Are you ready to come back to the studio?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll
I'll
let
be
you
right
go.
there.
We'll let you brush Ivy's hair and get some clothes on one of the boys and find whatever the dog needs.
Yeah.
And we'll bring in Kelsey. We'll let her do weather.
Morning.
Hey, you know what? I have locked in the work from home because I'm not in the house.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best
That's
part,
right.
being in
Smart.
the barn. Like, I'm away from them. They sometimes come out to see me, but I can lock the door. It's really nice in here. It's really nice, you guys.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.